how's the market? That age-old question that we get asked as realtors almost on a daily basis when people find out that we're realtors. Honestly, right now, the market is a little bit stale. And there's three reasons, pretty much. Interest rates, lower volume of inventory, new listings coming on the market, and higher prices. Prices staying high. So there's a few things that are going on, and I'll jump into some data from July here in just a minute, show you some stuff on the screen. But everyone's predicted that rates were going to come down. Most people that I talked to, lenders in this area, talked about predictions of rates starting to drop April, May, June. And we just haven't seen that. Obviously, some new Fed stuff came out the other day. They raised interest rates, which don't necessarily have a direct correlation on mortgage rates, but the mortgage rates right now that we're seeing are still hovering around that 7% mark, right? Which basically is a lot higher than it was a year or two years ago. A lot of people are sitting out there with rates in the 2 to 3%. You don't want to sell right now, we get it. So what's going to happen? Nobody really knows. What I would say, again, nobody has a crystal ball, but what I think could happen is if the rates drop, let's say the rates drop to 6.5, you could see a massive influx of buyers that are just waiting on the sideline. And so now you have this feeding frenzy again that we had a year to two ago, where you've got 8 to 10 offers coming in. You've got people making asking price offers, just ridiculous amounts. And those buyers that don't have a lot of liquid cash, don't jump on things, you're just left out in the cold. You end up, heard a lot of stories of people making multiple offers and then just getting frustrated because they never won those. So for buyers right now, I'm not telling you to jump and buy right now, but there are some deals that are happening right now. Sellers are a little bit more willing to negotiate right now. Number one, because houses are sitting on the market longer. So I'll show you in the data in just a minute, but they're sitting on the market a little bit longer. We are seeing new construction builders offering some pretty good incentives. You can get upwards of anywhere from $5,000 to $15,000 in total package incentives, either towards closing costs or they're giving you a brand new appliance package, things of that nature that have some value for you as a buyer. Sellers, I would tell you that we're still seeing a very high percentage of closing price to list price. So there is that. It just depends on the house. I would say that it's all about pricing the home correctly. And for you buyers, you have some leverage right now. If you wait, you may not have that same leverage come, 2-3 months. Again, if rates dip, you don't want to get caught in a feeding frenzy. Just trying to help you out. So let's jump into some data right now. So I'm going to have some stuff up on the screen here and you'll see it, but there's some graphs. I'm going to start with new listings, the inventory. I mentioned that a minute ago. We are still down year over year in July. The numbers, if you look right up here, I'll just do a little circle for you right there. So new inventory listings down 25%. I mean, that's massive. Last month it was 28%. It's still showing that. We're just not getting the same amount of listings, and that's because people are just, just not selling their homes, right? You're in a good interest rate, like I mentioned, but that's the data. So then we move on to closed sales. Okay, let me get out my drawing tool here. And we're getting the numbers there. So the entire MLS, closed sales are down actually 17.4% year over year in July. So this is comparing July of this year to July of last year. Now, I'm only pulling in traditional single family homes. You'll see up here under the sales type and the property type, single family traditional. That's all I'm pulling in. I'm not pulling in any condominiums, townhomes, any of that, okay? Days on market. This is going to be a big difference here. So 29 days is the average days on market, which you think, 29 days is not that long. It's really not from a real estate perspective. That is not long to have your home sit and have showings and get a contract or closing. It's just crazy. But last year at this time, if I go to my July 2022, it was 15 days, and hopefully you can see that on the screen. 15 days versus 29, so it's almost double in a year as far as the number of days on market. So sales price. Average sales price is up 3% still. Median was up also 1.9. Now, last month I showed the data. The median price had actually dropped June to June, like 2.5%. We didn't see that. I was expecting that same thing this month, but we didn't see that. Probably just because July is the hottest part of the year, right? It's when most homes close. It's one of the hottest times. June, July, and August, people are buying, moving, when kids are out of school, things of that nature. Your price per square foot, also we've seen it. It's continuing to go up. So the percent of original price, I mentioned this earlier. This is the last thing that I'll show, but right now we are sitting at about almost 98% of list price, percentage of original price, the closing price. So last year at this time, it was right at 100%. So that's why you're seeing that drop of 1.9%. So anyway, just some basic stuff for you guys. Again, the high points here, it's the interest rates, the lower volume of inventory. There is inventory out there, and the price is staying up. But I don't want you to get caught in a feeding frenzy where you see these houses now come on the market and you just caught in a multiple offer situation. Just not a good place to be in. So hopefully, everybody, I can help you navigate this. I'm here to help. Anything I can do to assist. If you just want to talk, understand what's happening on in the market, if you want to talk to a lender, please just reach out. Let me know. I can send you a couple of links of people that are great folks to work with. So hope everybody has a great day. Thanks for watching. Take care.